And you'll get the answers right there. You know, you're gonna ask Ryan, he's gonna be nonchalant about it. But ask the guys that he's actually fought, and let them tell you what kind of power he has.
You got Duno's phone number in the Philippines?
The boxing world is on high alert as Ryan Garcia prepares for the most important comeback of his career. Behind the scenes, both camps have been nothing short of chaotic. Garcia and Mario Barrios are set to face off on February 21st at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas for the WBC Welterweight Championship, and the build-up has been packed with controversy. Ryan's decision to train at his luxury mansion instead of a traditional gym has raised eyebrows, while the revelation that his former trainer, Joe Goosen, is now coaching Barrios has added even more tension. With personal rivalries, unconventional training choices, and high stakes, this fight has everything fans could hope for, and then some.
It'll be a great fight. I know you're working hard.
How could you, Joe? That's messed up.
Pardon?
I said, how could you? That's messed up.
What's messed up?
You know what I said? I mean, just can't believe you're doing this to me. That's insane. You hurt my heart.
Well, I'm still not doing
you broke my heart. It's over. It's over. We're done.
Pressure has never been higher for Ryan Garcia. Coming off a crushing defeat to Rolando Romero in May 2025, Garcia knows that a win in his next fight is crucial to keeping his career from spiraling further. Meanwhile, developments inside both fighters' camps have sparked heated debate across the boxing world. Some critics think Ryan may be making a huge misstep, while others believe he's intentionally playing mind games to gain a psychological edge. Adding fuel to the fire, Ryan recently made a shocking accusation against his former trainer. He publicly labeled Hall of Famer Joe Goosen a traitor and a mole, after discovering that Goosen had agreed to work with Mario Barrios ahead of their February 21st showdown at the T-Mobile Arena. This revelation has left fans and analysts questioning what really went on during Garcia's Tank Davis training camp.
I happened to be around that gym for a long time, so I have a little insight, and we're going to be putting a great game plan together with our team for him. But obviously, one thing I do know is he has a clean living. Obviously, he's a big-time Christian, and I know that's going to carry him a long way, his faith, his belief in Jesus Christ.
Garcia escalated the situation by suggesting that Goosen may have been the one who revealed sensitive details about his rib injury to Gervonta Davis' team prior to their 2023 fight. According to Ryan, that information may have influenced the strategy against him and ultimately impacted the result of the bout. Speaking on social media, Garcia pointed out that only 2 people were present when the rib injury occurred during training. He emphasized that his father would never disclose something that private. Ryan then made a pointed comment, hinting at someone known for wearing a Canadian tuxedo, a remark many fans took as a clear jab at his former coach.
I'm just saying, Ken, I agree, because let the pros do their job. Like, in other words, you know, like if you go and hire somebody, let them do the job. If you hire, like, if you hire a lawyer to defend you in a case, you know, you're not, you know, you can't go into that.
These shocking claims have sparked serious debate across the boxing community. Fans and analysts are now questioning whether Ryan is exposing a real betrayal, or if he's trying to justify what happened in his 2023 loss to Gervonta Davis. People close to the situation say Garcia truly feels his trust was broken during that training camp. According to those sources, the emotions tied to that period never fully disappeared. Seeing his former coach now working alongside Mario Barrios has reportedly reopened old wounds, bringing back frustration, doubt, and lingering suspicions from that controversial chapter of his career.
He used to train Ryan.
A little bit, I think. A little bit of hesitation, but you know, again, I mean, Joe's been in this business for a long time. He knows how things go, and I mean, we have been very familiar with each other for since early in my.
Source close to Ryan revealed he feels like Joe knew all his vulnerabilities, every little detail, and now he's passing that knowledge to Mario. For Ryan, this isn't just business anymore, it's personal. According to insiders, this sense of betrayal has fired up Garcia's motivation like nothing else could. What was meant to be a standard title fight has now transformed into a personal mission, a chance to prove himself and settle scores with the coach he once trusted.
I stay motivated, I stay in the gym, and I just stay working.
Mario, you gave when you fought Uga after like that, backed out and Ramos. Why give Ryan Garcia this opportunity to get us potentially?
Yeah, because
However, Joe Goosen addressed the controversy during a press conference, offering his side of the story. He emphasized that, at the end of the day, boxing is a business, and Mario Barrios simply needed a new trainer, regardless of his next opponent. Speaking to reporters, Goosen explained calmly, Bob Santos made it clear that it didn't matter who Mario was fighting, he needed a new coach. It just happened that his next bout ended up being against Ryan.
I feel bad. I feel bad. I got a heart, and you develop relationships in this game, and I hate to see that anybody feels that way towards me.
The Hall of Fame coach stressed that he only began working with Barrios 2 weeks before the announcement, insisting that the timing was completely coincidental and not part of any scheme against Ryan Garcia. With confidence, Goosen added, "We're really clicking in the gym. Right now, it's all about perfecting the fundamentals and running through countless rounds on the floor, and then in a few weeks we'll start sparring to get Mario fully prepared for the fight."
There are things at the top of the game that great fighters will exploit. Little openings, little mistakes, and they can be made anywhere, anytime. So you try to drill, shore all that stuff up, and that's something I'm doing with Ryan right now.
Goosen's calm, professional response sharply contrasts with Ryan's emotional allegations, showing just how differently the two camps are approaching this high-stakes welterweight showdown. Meanwhile, all eyes are turning to Ryan Garcia's own training camp, which has quickly become one of the most talked about topics in boxing. In a move that has shocked fans, Ryan has chosen to train mostly at his luxurious Los Angeles mansion rather than a traditional gym. Social media clips show him throwing mitts against pristine white marble walls and carefully maintained flooring, creating a striking and controversial training setup. The training videos reveal Ryan working with his coaches in a space that looks more like a luxury living room than a high-performance boxing gym, sparking criticism from fighters and analysts alike. Boxer Richardson Hitchens didn't hold back his frustration on social media, writing, "Ryan Garcia doesn't even look like he's preparing for a championship fight. This is just nonsense, and it's frustrating to watch."
Didn't you say something about where he was training? Because I mentioned it too, that he would look like he was training in his house. Yeah. But he could be trolling and really training.
No, it look like he's in the gym now.
Yeah.
It look like he's in the gym. He look like he's trimming down. He look like he's in shape now.
Definitely looking in shape.
Yeah, he's definitely like he's getting smaller. He's trimming down. I was looking at his pictures. I'm like, yeah, he like he's getting ready to fight. But turn me off.
Many boxing analysts have expressed doubts about Ryan's decision to train at home, suggesting that it feels more like content creation for social media than serious preparation for a world title fight against a dangerous opponent like Mario Barrios. Trainer Greg Hackett openly questioned both Ryan's mental focus and physical readiness. He pointed out that instead of grinding in a traditional boxing gym with elite sparring partners, Garcia has been spending time around YouTubers and online streamers. Hackett summed up his concerns, asking, "When have we ever seen Ryan in the ring with someone his height? Could he actually challenge Barrios?" He added, "The bigger question is, where is he mentally with all this home training?"
I think Ryan and Barrios is actually a good fight, because when have we seen Ryan in the ring with somebody his height? You know what I'm saying? So I think we're looking at a real boxing match. Could he overwhelm Barrios? Yeah, but where is he mentally? Ryan Garcia has been spending time with YouTubers.
Standing 6 feet tall, Mario Barrios holds a noticeable height and reach advantage over the 5 feet 8 inches Ryan Garcia, which has made Ryan's unconventional home training even more concerning to experts and fans alike. Insiders close to Garcia say he's been working closely with his father, Henry Garcia, as his head trainer, bringing him back to his roots and reconnecting with the coach who guided him at the very start of his boxing journey.
We can't, it's hard to take Ryan serious right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on. He do a lot of other things outside of boxing. I ain't mad at him, but if he gonna be a fighter, get ready. so we could really talk about the fight. But it's hard to talk about it when he.
An insider familiar with Ryan's camp revealed, right now, Ryan feels he can only trust his family. After everything that happened with Joe Goosen, he doesn't want anyone else knowing his weaknesses or private training methods. This lack of trust has reportedly led Garcia to set up a very small and controlled training environment, completely cutting out most outsiders and avoiding traditional boxing gyms altogether.
Years ago, he worked with me in my gym. We hit it off then. I tried to do some business with him. They went in another direction, which is fine, you know, no hard feelings. That's why we.
However, Ryan's father, Henry Garcia, has strongly defended their unconventional training approach in a recent interview, insisting that his son is in peak condition and looking better than ever. Henry told the media confidently, "I'm more focused on Ryan's health and making sure he steps into the ring exactly how we want him. You can see the results in sparring if you read between the lines." His comments suggest that Ryan has been quietly sparring behind closed doors at his mansion, keeping his preparation private while still pushing himself hard.
But it's okay, it's behind us. I'm ready to I position my body to be in top form. I feel in top form, top shape. And that's what he's gonna get, the best version of me.
Although no footage or details about his sparring partners have been made public, many boxing fans see this secrecy as a deliberate strategy. By keeping his preparation under wraps, Ryan may be trying to prevent Barrios and Goosen from learning anything about his current form, tactics, or physical condition before fight night. Ryan himself has posted on social media, insisting that his training has been disciplined and focused. He promised that on February 21st in Las Vegas, fans will see a completely transformed version of himself when he faces Mario Barrios.
Experience fades away, if you're not on it. So we'll see what he brings that night. But, I feel like I have a lot of experience as well. And when I'm in top condition, then I feel like it all shows. So
Ryan Garcia confidently stated, "We've been disciplined. You can see it in my focus and confidence. I've been putting in the work, and it's all going to pay off. Think of it like an investment." However, this promise of a transformed Ryan isn't new. Throughout his career, he's made similar claims before fights, which has left many skeptics unconvinced. One well-known boxing analyst reportedly told colleagues, "Ryan says this before every fight, but he usually shows up the same. I'll believe it when I see him in the ring against Barrios on fight night."
No, I think he just hung up on the entertainment aspect of it. And, he is where he is. Like, I don't know. I really don't understand it, but I guess he's reached that point where it's hard to tell him shit because he made so much.
Now, let's take a look inside Mario Barrios' training camp, an environment that could not be more different from Ryan Garcia's controversial home setup and social media-focused approach. Barrios has been preparing in a traditional boxing gym under the guidance of Hall of Fame trainer Joe Goosen. Their camp emphasizes long, grueling rounds, multiple sparring partners, and structured routines designed to get him fully ready for Garcia. Goosen highlighted the professional, disciplined nature of their preparations, stressing that their focus is on mastery and repetition, not flashy social media content or outside distractions.